8 o'clock here on CBS News Chicago. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ramon with a weather alert as we track snow moving on in after midnight and widespread snow by tomorrow morning. It's nothing we can't handle, 2 to 4 inches of snow accumulation, but with it coming in during the heart of your morning rush hour, it's just going to make for a couple of headaches and some slow, slippery commute issues across the area. So increasing snow chances after midnight, especially beyond 2 a.m. And then it's widespread over much of the area by 4 a.m. And again, some slippery spots. It's going to be something we'll have to keep an eye on for much of your Wednesday morning because of some hazardous travel, those slick spots. Throughout your Wednesday, we have winter weather advisories posted across the area, including all of Cook County, City of Chicago, and all of our viewing area. It goes into effect a little later tonight around midnight and extends through your Wednesday evening. There are winter storm warnings south of our area. It's these areas here in pink that overall have the best chance of the highest accumulation, 6+ inches of snowfall. Champaign to St. Louis to Indianapolis. So we're in that winter weather advisory, that 2 to 4 inch range as forecasted. And take a look at all of the winter weather advisories from New England, northern areas of Maine, all the way to portions of West Texas. Gives you an idea just how huge this area of low pressure that we're dealing with tonight. Right now it's spinning here along the Red River of Texas and also in extreme southeastern sections of Oklahoma on the warm sector of the low. Severe weather ongoing right now in southeastern sections of Louisiana. There's even a tornado warning in effect back off towards the west-southwest of New Orleans, right in there. Earlier today, we had tornado warnings in and around Houston, including a confirmed tornado in Pasadena, Texas. That's eastern areas of Houston, eastern areas of Harris County. No severe weather for us in terms of hail or wind or tornadoes. This is a cold low for us, and that means snow is in the forecast. You see all the moisture increasing just the south of us. A little bit of cold rain in St. Louis and just off towards the south of St. Louis, the blue indicating where the snow is tonight. As we head towards midnight, much of the activity is still down to the south of us, but by 2 a.m., notice how the very first little fingers of snow start to move into our area. This will likely be on the light side, and it may even be mixed in with rain as early as 2 a.m. But by 4 a.m., it's widespread and it's snow, a wet, heavy snow. This is probably the heaviest, wettest snow that we've had all season long, with temperatures hovering just below freezing, about 30 degrees at 4 a.m. And then as we head into your rush hour on Wednesday, it's widespread snow and it's accumulating. So just because the radar is going to look like this tomorrow at 7 a.m., during one of our busiest periods of all day long as folks go to work and school. This is why that weather alert is in place and why those winter weather advisories are in place. The best timeline for accumulating snow will be 4 a.m. to noon. Beyond noon, watch the radar get a lot quieter. It doesn't clear out completely. We still have some isolated pockets of snow. And even Wednesday evening with winds coming right off of Lake Michigan, you get some lake effect snow, especially in places like Gary and Whiting, back off towards Michigan City, even here in portions of northwest Indiana. Let's talk snowfall amounts, and a lot of this will fall during the morning hours on Wednesday. 1 to 3 inches near the Wisconsin line, some McHenry and Lake and Boone County, Chicago, Cook County, the suburbs, the far western suburbs, and even the southern suburbs. For the most part, we're in that 2 to 4 inch range. Overall, the highest totals in our area will be here in northwest Indiana. Valparaiso, LaPorte, and Rensselaer in that 4 to 6 inch range, and some of this could be enhanced with a lake effect late in the day for tomorrow. One of the latest computer models as we zoom in across Cook County and adjacent counties showing on average 2 to 3 inches of snowfall, but with, again, some lake enhancement. Even here in Cook County, could have a few pockets of up to 4 inches. So 2 to 4 inches is the range for us here in Chicago. The high temperature on Wednesday at 34. So yes, we go above freezing, but with snow still falling, it'll be on the wetter side and it'll accumulate as well. So widespread snow for the morning commute, slick and slow travel. Plan on it for tomorrow morning. And those scattered snow showers continue into Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening. But overall, the most widespread snow will happen during the morning hours. Hour by hour forecast. Well, we stay pretty constant, right? Just above freezing, a degree above freezing. That's why that wet, heavy snow is in the forecast. It will be breezy, and that's why the wind chill, morning time, noon, into the late afternoon, will be in the mid-20s as well. As we head into Thursday, we'll drop the weather alert, but we still have some snow in the forecast Wednesday night and Thursday morning. This will mainly be on the light side. Minimal accumulations expected on Thursday. And even on Friday, there's some passing snow showers. Put the snow chance on Friday at 30% and little to no accumulation expected on Friday. After tonight and tomorrow morning's winter weather moving through, we have a second opportunity of several inches of accumulating snow this weekend. The timeline is starting to come together. We think we start off pretty quiet Saturday morning, and even in Saturday afternoon it's quiet, but it'll be Saturday evening, Saturday night into Sunday morning. That will be round two of accumulation. 25 for the high on Saturday. It's only 22 degrees on Sunday, but starting off in the teens both mornings. So let's take a look at the wide perspective. I want to show you one of the forecast models. This is the American model, the GFS model. And through 6 a.m. on Thursday, this is the first round of snow, we're in that 2 to 4 inch range. And then you'll notice the bigger totals down here to the south. Again, this is just computer raw data, but it's showing Indianapolis up to 8 inches, maybe around 4 inches in Detroit, 3.5 inches in Buffalo. But for our area, we're in that 2 to 4 inch range. Lighter amounts closer to the Wisconsin line, heavier amounts, of course, down to the south. And then Thursday and Friday, it's mainly areas of light snow, scattered areas of light snow. So we may add another inch to it, but it's no big deal. Then here comes the second weather system, almost identical system coming in out of the plain states, and that could add another 3 or 4 inches of snowfall based on the latest projections. Of course, as we get closer to the weekend, we'll be able to fine tune the exact numbers, but we are locked into an overall snowier and colder weather pattern. Even Tuesday of next week could bring us opportunities for measurable snowfall. So over the next 7 days, just a computer model, but maybe as much as 9 inches here in Chicago, 10 inches Indy, lighter amounts up towards Green Bay. And we are about to get locked into a much colder weather pattern. It seems just after Christmas and then leading into New Year's, we went above average, and that's how we have spent much of 2023 so far. And that is all coming to an end with 20s in the forecast this weekend. And a look ahead at next week, we have 20s, that's below average, both Tuesday and Wednesday. The average high is 31. Models now showing teens on Thursday and potentially next Friday. So that's February the 3rd, February the 4th, only in the single digits for highs. So we're talking about below zero lows. And the Climate Prediction Center agrees. They think we're locked into this cold weather pattern as we finish up January, as we head at least into the first week of February. This is a 2-week outlook that will take us to February 7th with likely chances of below average temperatures, but normal amounts of moisture in the atmosphere. So we're about to make up in both the temperature department and the snowfall department, and it kicks off, at least on the snowy side, this week. We'll put the snow chance tomorrow at 100%, especially before lunchtime. So morning accumulating snow, weather alert in effect because of slick and slow travel for your Wednesday, and still some lingering slick spots even into the Wednesday evening commute. But the snow Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening won't be widespread. It'll be more on the scattered side. A little bit of light snow on Thursday, but mainly in the morning. Some passing snow showers on Friday. And then that next weather system again late in the day Saturday, Saturday evening, Saturday night into Sunday. A few inches of snowfall accumulation possible there. And then it's just cold as we head into Monday, 18, mostly cloudy. And want to watch the system here a week from today. The American model really aggressive on snowfall chances a week from today. So let's kind of just rewind. If you're just now joining us here on CBS News Chicago, what we are focused in on and why we're under a weather alert is we have snow in the forecast. We'll be able to deal with the snow just fine, 2 to 4 inches, but because it's coming in and it'll be widespread tomorrow morning during your morning commute, this is just that big heads up that we got an inconvenient morning for tomorrow. Just have to start your day a little bit earlier. That way you can plan for time on both the roadways or even dusting off the car or getting the boots on, head to the train or the bus. Winter weather advisories to go into effect at midnight for most of us and last throughout the day on Wednesday, and winter storm warnings down to the south. I want to leave you with the future radar here. There's a look at the latest radar, but the future radar, again, keeping a lot of that moisture down to the south of us now through midnight, increasing by 2 a.m., and then it's widespread at 4 a.m. And it's widespread at 7, 8, 9, 10 a.m. And the best chance of accumulating snow tomorrow morning between 4 a.m. and noon on average, 2 to 4 inches of snowfall is in the forecast. Complete updates coming up here on CBS News Chicago. Live updates again coming up at 10 o'clock. We'll see you on the CBS 2 News at 10.